your forecast first. Sponsored by Mattoon's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
And here we are outside live in the Mattoon's Heating and Cooling Weather Garden. I had to get out here. It was just too nice. And it really is a nice evening. But the clouds have moved in and a little bit of rain as well. But those temperatures have been amazing today. They were once in the mid-60s. It's still 61 in Effingham. It's 56 in Springfield and in Champaign. And if you're going to be heading out and about through tonight, you're going to find some snow coming in the next few days, a major system to bring us possibly accumulating snow. We'll talk about it coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
A man died after he was shot in a parked car. We'll tell you who police are looking for in connection to that murder.
The goal is you don't turn anyone away.
And that's why one police department is helping addicts get the help they need right away. How they're finding them a safe place to recover. And a national program is coming to Central Illinois. What city will bring people together through basketball?
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Police are looking for a murder suspect after a man was shot and killed early this morning in Champaign. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. It happened near Mariner Way and Harbor Estates Lane in Champaign around 3 a.m. 33-year-old Ryan Allen Davis was taken to the hospital where he died a few hours later. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen is live out there now. So Jennifer, who is the suspect police are looking for?
Police are looking for 33-year-old DeAndre Miller. This is a picture of him that is on your screen right now. He is wanted for murder. They say he drove away after shooting Davis. Officials say when they got to the scene, Davis was found shot in his chest inside a car. He was rushed into surgery but didn't make it. The investigation right now shows Davis was sitting in the parked car when Miller came up, shot into it, and then drove off. He has not been arrested yet. And if you have any information on where Miller is, please contact Champaign Police. There will be a vigil tonight held at Sunset Ridge Park near where that shooting happened. WCIA will be there to share what the family has to say about the death of their loved one. Live in Champaign, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Jennifer, thank you so much. We'll see you at 10. A new program in Mattoon is helping people with drug addiction get access to help.
It's coordinated by the police department. Organizers say they wanted to get people help as quickly as possible. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting's in our newsroom tonight. So, Courtney, explain how this works.
Well, Paul, it's a partnership between the police department and addiction treatment programs, and their volunteers are the glue holding it all together.
When they make that step, when they make that leap to where they want to get well, the goal is you don't turn anyone away.
And now, Mattoon Police Department is making sure they never have to do that again through a program called Safe Passage. It's a way for people to get to treatment as quickly as possible.
This is for those who, like I said, want to make that leap and get the help they need. This isn't for someone who got caught.
This program establishes a line of communication between the police department and treatment facilities. Sometimes facilities don't have openings or don't offer the treatment someone needs. Our house in Charleston is the closest place to the police department.
Next to alcohol and marijuana, probably the next most common prescription or other drug that's abused by the clients who come here for care would be methamphetamine.
Safe Passage uses volunteer drivers and takes people wherever they need to go.
It is going to depend a lot on volunteers, which we're lining up because I have to ensure that we have officers on the street. That's going to always have to be number one, is to have enough officers on the street. I can't be having an officer transporting someone to a facility in Decatur or Champaign.
All a person has to do to get help is go to the Mattoon Police Department. Someone here will get you connected with the closest facility. No questions asked.
This isn't for the police department. This isn't a program for us to develop informants or drug information, drug intel. This is for the person. We won't ask you, where you've gotten your drugs from. We won't ask you who else is on drugs in the community.
When someone comes into the Mattoon Police Department, the department will contact the Charleston facility, our house, first. They'll do a screening and then from there decide where that person should go for treatment. If you're interested in volunteering with the program, we'll put information on our website at WCIA.com. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
An amazing opportunity for people who need help. Courtney, thanks. Mattoon Police Deputy Chief Sam Gaines says treating drug addiction will cut down on other crimes. That's because a lot of their break-ins and home invasions are drug-related. For example, people break into someone's home looking for drugs. Treating addiction will help tackle that. People in Springfield got the chance to say goodbye to two of their most faithful public servants today.
The visitation for former Springfield Mayor Frank Edwards and Sangamon County Coroner Cinda Edwards is happening now. Both died in a plane crash last week, along with a family friend, John Evans. WCIA 3's Cole Henke is at the visitation live for us. And Cole, Edwards just touched so many lives.
Yeah, and it shows here today. The parking lot here has been packed all day since 3 p.m. when this started. Sangamon County Sheriff's Office, the Springfield Police Department, and Springfield Fire have all been coming through the entire time. But it's not just them. People from all over Springfield and even those who still don't live here anymore made the trip to pay respects. The visitation is giving Springfield community a chance to pay their respects to two people that's dedicated their lives to serving them. Before taking over as coroner, Cinda Edwards worked as a nurse, and her husband, Frank Edwards, was the former mayor and then also the former fire chief.
I knew both of them fit fairly well, and they were both good people. The service itself was very casual, down to earth, and a lot of people are here from really all over the country. I've seen a lot of retired people and people that work with them, and it's really a nice service.
The visitation will continue until 8 p.m. tonight, and then the service will be held tomorrow at 11 a.m. And a service will also be held for John Evans, who was also in the plane crash last week. That will be held this Wednesday. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Henke, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Cole, thank you.
Numbers for Illinois' first month of marijuana sales are out. We'll show you how it stacks up to another state.
And also tonight.
Sports is a good way to communicate with other people that you don't know.
And that's exactly why one department is using basketball to bring the community together. Our little competition is supposed to make a difference.
I really hope you had the opportunity either yesterday or today to get outside like I am right now, because major changes arrive tomorrow. Let's enjoy the last little bit of it. On the Roofing Dog at Bradshaw weather camera. Currently 56 degrees, a little bit of a southwest wind around 11 miles an hour. We're coming back. We got to talk about these changes. Rain, colder air, and accumulating snow in the forecast. Coming up next.